Today I am going to continue the list of international conventions, covenants and protocols. Hello friends, welcome back to the Justice Junction. I hope you are doing great. कंटिन्यू करते हैं अपनी लिस्ट ऑफ कन्वेंशंस। अगली कन्वेंशन है अफ्रीकन चार्टर ऑन ह्यूमन एंड पीपल्स राइट 1981। इसका प्रमुख उद्देश्य था नागरिक, राजनीतिक, आर्थिक, सामाजिक और सांस्कृतिक अधिकारों सहित पूरे अफ्रीकी महाद्वीप में व्यक्तियों और लोगों को अधिकार एवं स्वतंत्रता की रक्षा करना और बढ़ावा देना। It aims to protect and promote the rights and freedoms of individuals and people across the African continent, including civil, political, economic, social and cultural rights. अगली कन्वेंशन है कन्वेंशन अगेंस्ट टॉर्चर एंड अदर क्रूअल, इनह्यूमन और डिग्रेडिंग ट्रीटमेंट और पनिशमेंट 1984. This convention prohibits the use of torture and other cruel form of treatment to punishment, setting a global standard for the protection of human rights. यह कन्वेंशन क्रूअल फॉर्म ऑफ ट्रीटमेंट और पनिशमेंट्स को प्रोहिबिट करता है टू प्रोटेक्ट द ह्यूमन राइट्स। नेक्स्ट कन्वेंशन इज यूरोपियन कन्वेंशन फॉर द प्रिवेंशन ऑफ टॉर्चर एंड इनह्यूमन और डिग्रेडिंग ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ पनिशमेंट 1987. Primary purpose of this treaty is to prevent and combat torture and inhuman or degrading treatment in detention facilities across Europe. इस ट्रीटी के अंतर्गत स्वतंत्रता से वंचित व्यक्तियों के साथ मानवीय व्यवहार सुनिश्चित करने के लिए हिरासत के स्थानों पर स्वतंत्र विशेषज्ञों द्वारा नियमित दौरे की प्रणाली को स्थापित किया गया था। अब बात करते हैं अगली ट्रीटी की, क्यों कन्वेंशन on offense and certain other acts committed on board aircraft 1988. This convention was adopted to address offenses and acts committed on board civilian aircraft during international flights. It provides a framework for the cooperation among the countries to investigate and prosecute crimes such as hijacking, sabotage and other unlawful acts on the aircraft. The main aim of the convention is to enhance aviation and security and safety on international flights. किसी विमान पर अपहरण, तोड़फोड़ और अन्य गैर कानूनी कृत्यों जैसे अपराधों की जांच और मुकदमा चलाने के लिए देशों के बीच सहयोग के लिए एक रूपरेखा प्रदान करना और विमानों की सुरक्षा और संरक्षा को बढ़ाना इस कन्वेंशन का प्रमुख उद्देश्य था। अब बात करते हैं अगली कन्वेंशन की, कन्वेंशन ऑन द राइट ऑफ चाइल्ड 1989. It's the landmark international treaty that set out the civil, political, economic, social and cultural right of the children. The CRC outlines principles like non-discrimination, the best interest of the child, the right to survival and development, and the child's right to be heard. यह संधि बच्चों के नागरिक, राजनीतिक, आर्थिक, सामाजिक और सांस्कृतिक अधिकारों को निर्धारित करती है। अगली ट्रीटी है डेक्लेरेशन ऑन द राइट्स ऑफ पर्सन्स बिलोंगिंग टू नेशनल और एथनिक, रिलीजियस एंड लिंग्विस्टिक माइनॉरिटीज 1992. This declaration is designed to protect the rights and interest of individuals who are part of minority groups based on nationality, ethnicity, religion and language. This treaty emphasizes the importance of non-discrimination and right to maintain own culture and identity and the right to participate in economic, social, political life of the country without facing discrimination or oppression due to minority status. यह ट्रीटी उन व्यक्तियों के अधिकारों और हितों की रक्षा के लिए बनाई गई है जो राष्ट्रीयता, जातीयता, धर्म या भाषा के आधार पर अल्पसंख्यक समूहों की हिस्सा हैं। नेक्स्ट ट्रीटी इज रियो डिक्लेरेशन ऑन एनवायरनमेंट एंड डेवलपमेंट 1992. It's a key document that emerged from the United Nations Conference on Environment and Development. It's also known as the Earth Summit, held in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil in 1992. The Rio Declaration consists of 27 principles that outline fundamental guidelines for sustainable development and the protection of the environment. यह ट्रीटी एड्रेस करती है वेरियस एस्पेक्ट्स को इन्वायरमेंटल कंजर्वेशन के लिए, डेवलपमेंट के लिए और इंटरनेशनल कोऑपरेशन के लिए। नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट वीना डिक्लेरेशन एंड प्रोग्राम ऑफ एक्शन 1993। द वर्ल्ड कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑन ह्यूमन राइट्स reaffirms the universality and individuality of human rights. It emphasizes the importance of addressing discrimination and promoting civil and political and economical and cultural rights worldwide. यह डॉक्यूमेंट आधुनिक मानवाधिकार एजेंडा को आकार देने में बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है। Now we are going to talk about Convention on the Safety of United Nations and Associated Personnel 1994. Aim of the convention is to protect UN personnel and associated personnel such as humanitarian workers and peacekeepers while they are engaged in peacekeeping, humanitarian and other missions. The convention established the legal protection and penalties for those who commit act of violence against such personnel in the course of their duty, aiming to enhance the safety and security of the individual who are working on behalf of the United Nations. यह कन्वेंशन उन लोगों के लिए कानूनी सुरक्षा और दंड स्थापित करता है जो अपने कर्तव्यों के दौरान ऐसे कर्मियों के खिलाफ हिंसा के कार्य करते हैं। नेक्स्ट कन्वेंशन इज फ्रेमवर्क कन्वेंशन फॉर द प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ नेशनल माइनॉरिटीज 1995. It focuses on safeguarding the rights of national minorities within the territories of member states. The convention outlines the principle for the protection of minority rights, including cultural, linguistic, religious, and educational rights, with aim to promote tolerance, diversity, and preservation of the minority identities. यह कन्वेंशन आउटलाइन करती है प्रिंसिपल्स को, प्रोटेक्ट करती है माइनॉरिटी राइट्स को, इंक्लूडिंग कल्चरल, लिंग्विस्टिक, रिलीजियस, एजुकेशन, विद एम टू प्रमोट tolerance, diversity, and the preservation of minority identities. Next convention is International Law Commission Draft Articles on State Responsibility 1996. This commission outlines the legal principles and responsibilities of the states for their wrongful acts in international relations. These articles clarify the consequence and obligation when state breach international law and contributing to the development and understanding of state responsibility in the international legal system. Now we are going to talk about Rome Statute of International Criminal Court 1998. It established the International Criminal Court as a permanent international tribunal for the prosecution of individuals for the most serious international crimes, include genocide, crime against humanity, war crimes, and the crimes of aggression. It outlines the court's jurisdiction, functions, and procedures, aiming to hold individuals accountable for those grave offenses and promote justice and accountability in the international community. Next convention is United Nations Millennium Declaration 2000. It's a landmark document that outlines the global development agenda for the new millennium. It commits member states to work together to address the critical global challenge, including poverty, hunger, disease, gender inequality, and environmental sustainability. Now, we are going to discuss Johannesburg Declaration on Sustainable Development 2002. This declaration reaffirmed the global commitments to sustainable development and addressed key issues such as poverty reduction, environmental protection, and social equity. It emphasized the need of concrete actions and partnerships between governments and civil society and the private sector to achieve sustainable development goals and promote economic social progress while preserving the environment. Now we are going to discuss about optional protocol to the Convention Against Torture and Other Cruel, Inhuman or Degrading Treatment or Punishment 2002. It established a system of regular visits and inspection of places of detention in a member country by independent international and national bodies with the goal of preventing torture and ill treatment of individuals in custody. Next convention is International Convention on the Protection of Rights of All the Migrant Workers and Members of the Families, 2003. This convention protects human rights and dignity of migrant workers and their families regardless of their migration status. It established a framework for the ensuring the migrant worker receive fair and equal treatment, including access of basic human rights such as labor rights, social security and family unity in both their host and home countries. इस कन्वेंशन का मेन एम था माइग्रेंट वर्कर्स की फैमिली को और माइग्रेंट वर्कर्स को बचाना एक्सप्लॉयटेशन और डिस्क्रिमिनेशन से. Now we are going to discuss next convention. World Summit at New York on UN Reforms 2005. It aimed to strengthen the UN effectiveness and enhance its ability to respond to global challenges including development, security and human rights. The summit resulted in a declaration outlining reforms such as expanding the UN Security Council, improving development coordinations and committing to the responsibility to protect principles. अब बात करते हैं Optional Protocol to the Convention on the Right of Person with Disability 2006. This protocol provides an additional layer of the protection and mechanism for individuals to enforce their rights under the CRPD, which focus on the right and dignity of the people with disability. यह कन्वेंशन अलो करता था किसी भी इंडिविजुअल और किसी भी ग्रुप को टू फाइल द कंप्लेंट विद द कमिटी ऑन द राइट ऑफ पर्सन विद डिसेबिलिटीज. It enhanced the accountability and access to the justice for the person with disability on the global stage. अब बात करते हैं अगली प्रोटोकॉल की. Optional Protocol to the Convention on the Rights of the Child on a Communication Procedure 2014. This international treaty establishes a mechanism that allows the children or their representative to submit complaints or communications regarding violation of their rights under the Convention on the Right of the Child to the United Nations Committee on the Right of Child. That's it for today. I hope you like my video. If you like my video, then don't forget to give me a comment in comment box. Please do like, subscribe and share my video. And be ready for the new topic.